All right. Welcome back, you guys. Today, we're going to have a bit of a different video. We're going to be looking at submissions sent to me by you guys. And we're going to be basically going over them and seeing what we can maybe give advice for improvements or see what they could have done wrong, what their opponent's doing wrong. And we're just going to basically be analyzing their fights and going over them. And I'm just going to tell you guys what I think. So let's hop into the first one. All right, getting into the first video. The first one we got was sent to me by somebody by the name of Drucifer1988. He sent it to me in Discord. He said, "Here's my clip. My question is, am I being too slow or is it my satellite Wi-Fi?" He said he's going for deflex and he's going to dodge and he's trying to dodge a bash. You can see his shield light up every time. And he's just not sure if he's being too slow or if it's just an internet thing. He basically just wants my opinion on the fight. I'm just going to analyze the whole thing and let's see what we got. His brawls. Okay, so I see what he means. So I assume, is he trying to dodge the bash there as well? Okay, so he's trying to dodge this bash here as well. I want to back up and actually see. Is he trying to dodge the bash? So there, it looks like to me, first off, I don't even see his shield light up at all there. What about this other one before? Yeah, there is no shield lighting up. As you guys see, no shield lighting up. So it doesn't look like he even input a dodge. And if he did input a dodge and it didn't work. Okay, I saw the shield light up there. Okay. Need to be reacting to those. I think he's trying to go for deflex and he's just a little bit too slow. Okay, and he dodged early trying to go for light timing. Okay, so first off, I mean, just first thing that comes to mind in this clip so far is, as you saw back here, so his shield is lighting up here, but I mean, the reality of it is he's just being a bit slow. That's what I think is happening. And as far as this headbutt, the reason you're not able to dodge this headbutt is because look at his guard. So right here, it's on the top. Okay. Wait. I think he switches it as, yeah, see, it switched as the headbutt's coming out. So it's on the right. And then as the headbutt comes out, boom, he switches his guard. So he's not able to dodge because he's switching his guard. So if you want to be able to dodge that consistently, it's going to be a lot harder to dodge if you switch guards because it's going to add 100 milliseconds of delay to your dodge, and you're not going to be able to dodge that bash if you're switching guard as consistently. So you want to make sure you keep your guard in the same spot it was before the headbutt came out, and you should have a way better time. As far as the lights, I mean, it just looks like you're just being a little bit slow. I don't know what platform this is on. I believe this is just on Xbox, but I'm not sure if it's on like old gen, new gen. No idea. But I would assume it's new gen, in which case, yeah, you just need to work on practicing your deflex. I mean, I can see right here, I'm not sure if he went for a light deflect or a heavy deflect, but I would assume he probably went for a light deflect, and you can see how long that indicator was up before he actually went for it. So, because he didn't charge the heavy at all. That's just a raw heavy from Shugo. So he went for a light deflect on that, and you can see how long it took him to react and actually go for it. So my opinion, I think he's just being a bit slow. Either way, let's see what we got in the next one. All right, getting into the next one, we have a submission sent in by Pulp Productions. He's actually a good friend of mine. He sent this over. He gave me no context, so I'm just going to analyze it, and we're going to see what happens in this fight. See if I see any mistakes he made, see any mistakes his opponent made, anything you did good, anything you did bad, what you can change, what you should keep doing. Let's see. All right, so we got Jang Jun, and he is playing as Centurion. Hard fight for Centurion, I would say. Okay, guy just attacked him. Kind of rude. Hey, good read there. Okay, that was a good read because he knows he's JJ. He knows he's probably going to want to go for a lot of dodges. Yeah, and he is going for a ton of dodges. Very surprised that light hit. Yeah, you don't want to be trying to bash. He got really lucky that heavy even hit in the first place. Nice parry, man. Nice parry. Okay, I would have feinted that to a GB immediately. This guy's very dodge happy. Oh my gosh, that missed. Oh, he missed the parry on that. How is that hitting? I can't believe it. Nice read. And he goes for the dodge attack. Yeah, so, I mean, right there, right off the rip, I mean, all I can say is that, to me, it was very obvious how to beat this guy. Every time you get into your chain, just GB him. Because even if he doesn't dodge, at least you're not going to take damage, right? Just keep GBing him, keep baiting him over and over and over again. He's even doing it from neutral, so you just want to be throwing out random GBs. I mean, there was a situation, or there was an instance here somewhere. Like, this was good, right? And that he just kind of got unlucky. The guy went for an uncharged heavy, or at least a less charged heavy on that unblockable. So not really much he could do there. But right there, I can't believe that hit. I would have immediately right here guard broke. I would have dodged forward and then guard break instead of dodge forward and then kick. But it did work out for him. He got lucky to this heavy hit. So right here, I would guard break again. I would have got hit. Good light parry. Right here, you need to be guard breaking this. You know he's very dodge happy. Boom, again. So you could have guard broke there. That was kind of bullcrap. I can't believe that light didn't actually hit him. And that you need to be reacting to those lights at least to block them. That was a very good read by him. And then, you know, he just goes for the dodge. Again, he probably should have made the read that the guy wasn't going to sit still because he's been very dodge happy the entire game. Let's see what we got in this next round. Let's see if it continues this same way, if he just keeps dodge spamming. It is a very difficult thing to deal with, and it's kind of annoying in the moment. You're like, man, like, come on. Yeah, obviously he's just going for the dodges. Bad read on the unblockable, that's fine. Okay, he got really lucky there. Good read there that he was going to throw a heavy. Feint GB. Okay, nice. He made the read. Okay. Okay, he lighted him out. He went for the read again. I would just go for blocks and not even go for parries. I don't think this guy's let any unblockables fly, so he shouldn't be going for parries on them. And then again, he just gets dodge attacked. Yeah, so my thing right now that I've noticed is he's just being way too aggressive. He's being way too aggressive. Centurion doesn't have any attacks that are slashing motions from side to side. All of his attacks, for the most part, are stabs. So they're going to have very bad tracking, and dodging around is really going to be good for dealing with it. That, on top of you being really, really aggressive and just constantly basically giving him indicators, because what this guy's doing, he's just waiting for you to click something, and then he's just dodge attacking. He knows like almost all people can't react to that dodge attack, and I would just block the heavy. If you want to be safe and somebody's spamming this and you don't actually guard break him out of it and he does actually end up getting into his dodge attack, just go for the block and play it safe, because otherwise you can get guard broke or he can do the light. So if you go for parries, I mean, it's a high risk, high reward thing you're doing here. Okay, he made a bad read there. I see what he tried doing. Yeah, he's going for parries. I just wouldn't be doing that. Okay, good read there. Guard break, yeah. Okay, he's been lighting him out of his unblockable a couple times too. Guard break again. Oh, he got really lucky. He saw him move there, yeah. So right there, you saw him move. He just got hit. Right here, look. Okay. Right here. Boom. So this bash, see, he tried moving. You can see the Jang Jun did try dodging. He was just a little bit late. So in my mind, what is that Jang Jun going to do now? As soon as this lands, he's going to dodge. So I would just immediately saw Feint GB, because you know he messed up the dodge once before, but he got hit. So this time he's going to make sure he doesn't mess it up, and he's going to buffer it ahead of time to make sure that he doesn't mess up the timing again, and he's going to go into the dodge attack. Whereas since I know that immediately, based off of him trying to dodge the move before, I know he's most likely going to do that. And this isn't going to apply to all people, right? I mean, some really good players aren't going to do that. They're going to know that you're thinking that, and they're going to know that you saw that. But the majority of players, that's exactly how I would have gone about this interaction here. I would have immediately saw him try to dodge that bash, noticed that he missed it and he was a little bit late, and then I would have saw Feint GB this time. And then right there, I would have got the guard break, and the fight would have been over. Yeah, bad move. I mean, that move is really cool, but is very, very dangerous whenever you're going for something like this. Whenever you're fighting a Jang Jun like this, he's just going to see forward movement, and he's just going to go into his dodge attack. So I wouldn't have been going for the dodge forward heavy here. And then he just got timing for the end of the fight. So yeah, I mean, my thing, one, just too aggressive. Too much aggression pretty much the entire fight. I mean, with Jang Jun, you kind of got to play it slow, because otherwise he's just going to dance around you and punish you for every button you push. If you do want to be aggressive, you need to be, I mean, especially if you're on a character like Centurion, you have those soft GBs, you really need to use those to your advantage. Take advantage of him moving all the time, and then just go for blocks. You know, in this situation, he's feigning a lot of his unblockables. I don't even think he threw one the entire fight. So I just would have been staring at all of his unblockables if I was somebody that actually had to be making reads on unblockables rather than reacting to them. And then I would have just been spamming soft Feint GBs constantly. Also, he didn't utilize lights very much. All he wanted to start off with was a dodge forward, bash, or a heavy, or something like that. He never even tested the waters to see if this guy was able to react to light attacks, and that's something I would have explored too. Just try throwing out a couple light attacks and see how he reacts. All right. Either way, it was a pretty solid fight, man. Let's see what we got in the next one. All right, the next submission we have is a Jorm mirror match sent to me by Seb. He left me a note. He said, this fight was really difficult for me. I'm rep 106 with a rep 17 Jorm. This guy was rep 323 with a rep 26 Jorm. All right, let's just dive right in and see what we got. So yeah, in fact, do have a Jorm mirror match. Let me turn this audio up just a bit. Turn it up here. Okay. Started off, guy let the first one fly. It's fine. He went for the parry. Good read there. Okay, they're not blocking the lights. Okay, and he's having a hard time blocking the lights as well. All right, right there, automatically he noticed just right there. You should have been able to see as soon as you did a top heavy, this guy did a dodge attack. So that's what I would start doing. The first time he hits me with that, I'm going to start baiting it throughout the rest of the fight. Let's see if he does. Okay, that guy's low on stamina and you have good stamina. So in this situation, since you're Jorm, you should definitely be pressuring him here. And you know he's trying to back up here, as you can see. See, he's low on stam, and that's why you see this squirrel guy back up. He's like, oh no. So you can start pressuring him, but instead what he does is he sits back and lets him get his stamina back. Okay. And there was another dodge attack. As soon as he saw movement, he just went for another dodge attack. All right, and he missed the parry on the zone. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing I noticed so far. One, just you got to be reacting to those lights. I don't know if this guy's on old gen, new gen, what's going on. So I can't really say, oh, you know, as advice, oh, you just need to react to the lights. Because if you're on old gen, sometimes you just can't. And some people just have a slower reaction time and just can't. So I'm not going to criticize things that people just can't help. But that's one thing I have noticed. That, and then this guy just doing random dodge attacks as soon as he sees movement. But that guy does seem to be struggling with the light attacks as well, so I would definitely be using that to my advantage. Okay, nice parry, nice parry. See, another dodge attack. I would have feinted my unblockable and baited that out. Okay. And you want to be doing top heavies. Top heavies on those light parries, I believe, do more damage. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure that the sides do 24 and the tops do 27 or something like that. So whenever you get a light parry, you definitely want to be punishing it with a top heavy and not a side heavy.
Round 3.
Okay, it's 1-1. He tied it up. Well played by him. Okay, that was good by him to realize that he made a mistake. Another dodge attack as soon as he sees movement. So right here, I would start pressuring him with a ton of quick attacks, just constantly, especially with his stam low like this. You know he's scared. Nice parry, nice parry. Okay, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to wall splat him on that pillar there. His opponent saw that. Okay, he was trying to wall splat him back. Okay, again, okay, so he did notice that he was dodging on movement there. So he just did a raw heavy feint into his bash because he knew the guy has just been reacting to movement and been dodging out of the way. So he did a heavy feint into the bash and that caught him. Well played, well played. And then again, the guy just did a neutral dodge attack right after that. I assume on movement again. So he is catching on to this guy's playstyle so far pretty well. I don't think the guy's done a chain light from his right either. Who we're watching, I don't think he has to even worry about parrying on the right. Okay, see, he did the same thing. There was literally no reason to do that. Right in that situation, there's literally no reason to dodge attack this. None at all, whatsoever. Yeah, he can feint it, but just don't go for the parry. Just go for the block. Just go for the block. If you dodge attack it, then this is what you leave yourself open to, right? And if you're wanting to actually play in a somewhat of a safe manner, that's just not a very smart thing to do, especially if you can't react to unblockables against Jorm. Now what's he going to do? He's going to go straight into his unblockable, and now you have to deal with, do I want to make the choice to parry this, right, and potentially get GB'd, or do I want to call his bluff and stare at it and then get wall splatted and need a top heavy afterwards? So you put yourself in a really bad spot just by opening up with that. And based off of the length of this video, I assume he loses this round, and that might be the whole reason why, is because he just, if he would have just stared at this, it would have been way better. Okay, so yeah, he gets this. So now what read does he make? See? Oh, he didn't get wall splatted though. He got very, very lucky. Okay, he option selected. Guy just dodged on movement again. He needs to be a bit more aggressive. He's letting the opponent just chip him down and constantly attack him because he's scared because his health's so low, but he literally just can't. If you do that, you're just going to end up losing. Okay, watch your stam. Right there, in that situation, you could have lighted him out. So if a Jorm grabs you, starts off with a grab like this, right? as long as you don't switch your guard, you can keep your guard on this side and you can throw a light attack and it'll interrupt that unblockable. And it will hit him out of his unblockable and he won't even have a chance to throw it. The only way he can counter this is by feigning that unblockable into a light parry. And just based off of this guy that he's fighting, I don't think he's parried a single one of your lights. So you could have definitely just gone this and you could have definitely just thrown a light right there and completely gotten away with it and not had to worry about this 50-50 afterwards. Let's see if he loses here. Yeah, and that's how he loses the game. So if he would have literally just known that right here, bam, he gets grabbed, boom, light, right? And yeah, you'd be out of stamina probably, but at least you have a chance to survive. Whereas here, it's just a 50-50. And it's just, you buy yourself a little bit more time, if that makes sense. And he's going to go down on stamina and on health, so he's going to have less options. You could hit him with a light and then start back dodging, get away. It's really easy to get out of the range of Jorm's pressure if you just back up, especially after landing an attack like that. Yeah, so if he would have just light him there, I think that would have been the smart option. But he didn't, so he had to read that 50-50. He read wrong, and that is the round. All right, let's see what we got, man. 2-2, this is a good fight. Okay, that was good by him. Nice parry. Again, you need to do the top heavies for the punishes. Okay, the guy made the bad read there. Bait that out. Top heavy. Yeah, just right there. If he would have done top heavy, he would have won already. He would have completely flawless the guy last round, but instead he did a side heavy. Okay, made a bad read there. And he zones. Guy goes for a GB, and he gets the win. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think I pretty much said everything that I think that you need to work on. And yeah, good game, man. That was actually really entertaining. All right, so we have one more submission that we're going to do for today. We will do, if you guys end up liking this kind of thing, then we'll probably do more videos like this in the future. I have a few more videos I can include in the next video if so. But this one is from Saffy Taffy. He did leave me a note. He said, there is no audio because I was blasting music that you definitely couldn't safely play on YouTube. So there's no audio in this fight whatsoever, but we're going to watch it regardless. I think it is a full fight. So let's see. He's playing Shinobi. His opponent is on Afira. Let's see. Okay, neutral dodge attack. Okay, you almost got that crushing counter there too. So you immediately know your opponent's just throwing, yeah, just quick attacks, just trying to get into his chain with lights, zones, dodge attacks. Okay. Okay, bad read there. What are you going to do? Okay, you need to be able to react to those light attacks. But again, like I said, I don't want to criticize if you just have a hard time with him. Very lucky on that dodge attack there. Okay, good 50-50. Okay, so right there, you need to be baiting that crushing counter out. He hasn't done it the entire fight. He tried going for one at the beginning and he almost got it, but it was your zone, so it didn't work. Right here, yeah, I would have definitely baited out that crushing counter. He hasn't used it yet, so he's probably thinking it's going to be a bit unexpected. Right there, you could have baited that out, got the light parry, and you've been pretty much on even health. Good read afterwards, though. Okay, timing. Oh, wow, he got that guard break. That was just timing twice, so not much to say there. But yeah, that's the only thing I see that you did wrong that first time is just bait out that crushing counter. And now that he did it once, since he did it at least this one time, you should definitely be baiting it out throughout the game now. But he is being very aggressive, so one thing you could do is just kind of be a little bit more patient and just parry what he's doing. Okay, started off with the bash. Didn't react to that at all. Again, so he interrupted it with a fast attack. Again, fast attack. So he's starting off his chain with quick attacks almost every time. Again, another fast attack. Another fast attack. Went for the parry and missed it. Okay, never want to do that follow-up light if you whiff the first one, because any like pretty well-versed opponent is going to parry this, because assuming that you're going to throw a second one right here. So you never want to do that. It worked in this situation, but most of the time it's not going to work. Okay, he's catching on. Being a little more patient, and he missed the parry. That is it. Yeah, so let's see. Did he switch his guard here? Is that why he wasn't able to dodge? Did he? So his guard's on the... Okay, wait. His guard's on the left. Yeah, see? He switched his guard. Literally impossible to dodge. So you got to make sure you're not switching your guard. I'm pretty sure it's a bug right now. I don't think it's going to stay like that. At least I sure hope not. But at the moment, you have to make sure you don't switch your guard. Otherwise, that kick is guaranteed. I know you can react to this because you just parried his zone just a second ago. And you can also continue your chain. I know you're probably scared just because of your stamina. But yeah, he's only started off with quick attacks the entire game so far, pretty much. So what I would do is just start being very patient. And if you can't react to lights, then just start doing random dodge bashes and just feeling them out. As soon as you see movement, you don't even have to actually react to the indicator. As soon as you see movement of any kind, just do a dodge bash. And you might just get an accidental deflect. Oh man, the emote spam. You gotta love it. Afira is a tricky one right now, though, man. She feels so clunky. She's very punishing. Okay. Again, there was the crushing counter. So that's what I was talking about. Anytime you get in your chain, I would just start baiting that thing out. You went for a light attack. Luckily, you got interrupted. Or he got interrupted. Okay, started that off. Nice. Bait that crushing counter out. Okay, nice read there. Crushing counter. There you go. Finally, he had to do four of them in a row before he finally baited it. Okay, timing. Not much you can do about timing, guys. There's really not. At the end of the day, you pretty much just have to get lucky with it. He's doing a lot of quick attacks. Okay. And he hasn't been moving. Yeah, that was a good read right there. He has not been moving. Every time he gets in the chain, he's just been sitting still. Every time you do the undodgeable, he goes for a crushing counter. So, I mean, you're definitely... It should be pretty safe to go for the bash, I would assume. And if he does go for a dodge attack, which it seems like he might, then you could just, you know, do your little backflip and just get out of the way. Okay, that was a good round. Let's see. This is going to be a close fight, too. This is a pretty good one as well. Oh, wow. He dodged so early that hit him. Okay, so again, just starting off with a ton of fast attacks. That's all he's doing. Okay, got lucky with the GB there. He baited out the crushing counter, but he didn't do it that time. Oh, and he baited it again, but then he didn't trust it. So yeah, you just keep baiting it. Even if they don't do it 2-3 times in a row, just keep baiting it. Just keep baiting it. It's going to pay off if you keep doing it. Another quick attack. Another quick attack. Yeah, that's all this guy knows how to do. Did he switch his guard again? So his guard's on the right. He gets timing. His guard's top. Okay. So maybe he just didn't expect it. And he didn't react to the last one. Yeah, that was a good read. He didn't react to the last one. So, you know, I mean, you really didn't have much to go off of because you've only gone into your unblockable one other time. But you know he didn't go into the go for the last one. So, I mean, I probably would have made that read too, that he was sitting still. And he's been sitting still in your chain pretty much every time. Every kick, every undodgeable you've done in chain, he just hasn't moved and he just stared at it. Except for the side undodgeable, whereas he goes for a crushing counter in that instance. Again, right there. There you go. Nice bait. He's going to do a quick attack. Okay, yeah. If you're proficient with deflex or parries, you could just sit still and just completely, probably just delete this guy because he wouldn't be opening you up very well. Missed the parry there. Unfortunate. Yeah, everything. You just sit there and just keep going for indicators. That's what I would do. Timing, unfortunate. Okay. Timing again. Yeah, you just got to sit here and be patient. You keep trying to attack whenever this guy's obviously just timing you over and over again. And that is it. Finally, he actually stayed patient and he actually got the parry and that actually ended up winning him the fight. That guy's downfall, this purple unicorn guy that he's fighting, literally the downfall was that was all he opened up with. He was doing neutral dodge attacks, zones, and lights, and that's all he opened up with. He very rarely did the bash from neutral. I don't even know if he did do the bash from neutral. I think he only did the bash in a chain, which is a little weird. Which is really, I mean, Afira's only opener. I mean, if Afira just sits there and only does zones and dodge attacks and lights to open up, you can just stare at her all day and she can't do anything. She can't do anything. So you definitely can capitalize on that guy's lack of openers. Well, hey, I'd say that was a pretty good fight. That was pretty entertaining as well. I like that. All right, well, that's going to conclude it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think. Do you like this kind of thing? I mean, it was my first time, so it's a little weird. I'm going to have to figure out a better format, but that's the best I got for the first one. Yeah, let me know if you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys want to see more, and if you do, please send me your clips. I actually think I could really enjoy doing stuff like this. I like helping you guys out and helping you guys get better at the game. It really makes me happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.